Steve, we're holding some red stockings. They're for Christmas, obviously. Christmas is coming up.
Exactly.
What are they for? What are we going to do with these?
Well, we've come up with another idea to get you guys in here. One last ditch effort. We're going to do our first ever Christmas stocking stuffer sale. So here's how it works. We are going to invite you to come in. You get to take one of our stockings, run through the store. Anything that you can fit into our Christmas stocking, we'll give you an extra 20% off.
That's a great deal.
20% off the regular priced items.
That's a great deal. And what if you can get more than one object in there?
As long as it's mostly in there, I think we'll call it good. If you're trying to stick something 6 feet out of it, then we've got a problem. But I think you'll be able to find that you will be pleased with how much you can fit. We tried to find the biggest sock we could.
Yeah.
And by the time you get some marbles or just your little last minute items, that's really what we're trying to focus on, is just those last minute items that if you want to stuff a box of fudge in there, it's 20% off. You want to stock say a Schleich Knight in there, or some marbles, or anything you can get, small games, card games, anything that you can fit into the sock, we will give you an extra 20% off the regular price.
That's a great deal. Also, you have a unique store because you can let kids come in here and they can get hands-on experience kind of with the toys. Tell me a little bit about that.
We've always had the motto, come on in and play, and we really do mean it. I mean, that's what I employ people for, is to go around and clean up and pick up messes. But let your kids come in and run amok. Yeah. How else are you going to know if they really like something? They could come into our store, which we have, I think we're a little over 20,000 items in our store now.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Okay. In this type of an environment, they've got a lot of stimulus, and you need to let them just bounce around for a little while. See what they keep going back to when they have all these competing, items that are around them. If you find what they keep going back to, you're going to know that once that item is in your home, they're going to have much better staying power. They're going to really enjoy it because it beat out everything else in here. The other thing that I really love seeing at this time of year, families come in and the mom or the dad kind of sit in the middle of the store, and 4 or 5 kids just go splitting in all different directions. And then they come racing back and say, I want this. And then they write it down on the list. And then they go back and they come back a few seconds later with something else. I want this. And the mom's just writing frantically because these kids are coming from all different directions to them. So she gets her list all made and says, all right, now we've got some good ideas. Comes back the next day or two, and that's where we can really help out. She's like, all right, I was shown, these mag formers, I was shown this Ticket to Ride game, or whatever it is. Where is it? And we'll be able to help you find those items that your kids were really after. We'll get them gift wrapped for free.
Gift wrap for free.
Gift wrap for free, and you're out the door.
And it's all done.
How easier can it be than that?
I know, I need to get down here and start picking out some toys.
So one thing that we do have to stress is where we're at, because we are kind of hard to find, and so we just want to make sure that you can find out how to get to us. We're on 2nd East, up kind of in between Walmart and Lowe's. You can't miss it if you get us that close to us. There's a big rock clock tower building here. We have our Magical Moon toy sign out front. We usually have a bunch of stuff out on the sidewalks, but the store is bigger than you think.
Oh, I know. It just goes back, it seems like forever.
We hear that comment all the time. We had no idea you were this big.
Yeah.
It's like you can't tell from the outside that we have well over 1,500 different games just in our game section in here.
I know, so if you're looking for a hard-to-find game, you have those. A lot of them.
We hope so. We always have that person that wanders in here, asks us for a game, and they're like, are you kidding me? We have 1,500 games in here, and you ask me for one that I don't have? But chances are, we've got a game that will do this very same concept or very similar concept that can get you through an emergency. But I would say 90% of all the games we have in here have come from our customer suggestions. So we love it if you tell us that we don't have something that you want. We'll try our hardest. By the time the 5th person asks us, we hope we're pointing at it on the shelf. And while I'm thinking of games, there's another little game that would fit perfect in one of these little stockings, our Spot It game. It's our best-selling game. We're going through those like crazy.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that one.
Everybody who takes it home and makes the fatal mistake of playing it before Christmas, they all come back and get more.
Well, I have to tell you my favorite thing that I think every kid's going to want this year, and I thought of my boys when I saw this. It's the marshmallow shooter. So let's put marshmallows in their stocking, and they're like, "What are these
There you
for,
go.
Mom?"
Yeah, there you
And
go.
soon enough, they're opening the marshmallow shooter,
Fast as they can pump that, they'll be blasting each other with marshmallows. And the nice
and then they double for hot chocolate.
That's true. Yeah, just do a little dose in your hot chocolate cup. If they happen to end up behind the couch, inside they just harden up. And,
I know.
You just vacuum them up later.
I thought it was a fun idea.
Yeah.
So you guys come down for the marshmallow shooter at least.
20,000 items of fun ideas
Great.
in here, and you need to
Exactly.
come in and see. I think you'll be
Exactly.
pleasantly surprised.
And you're just like, I can see Walmart tire lube place right out the window. Really easy to find.
Yeah, if you just come up, coming from the north or the south on Main Street, just make a left or head east, I should say, whether you're coming from north or south. Head east on 1400 North.
And
Go
you'll
to
find
the
it.
next light.
We'll run right into it. Thanks so much, Steve.
Okay.